Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to 8 Minute Wisdom. I'm Dana Scranton. Well, today we're going to follow up on some of our prior episodes with another discussion on the value of dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction is one of those terms that entrepreneurs sometimes don't really connect with because they don't think it through. They look for other demographic targets. They look for more specifics, like I want to lose weight, or I have an acne problem, or I need more money. These things like this. Those are all basically signals of dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction is what you as an entrepreneur should look at as the base state of existence. So, like the young man on the graphic here, you're standing at a point in life where you're dissatisfied. Now, dissatisfaction is a habit. Seriously, it's a habit. It's something that people get into and it becomes a state of being. And oftentimes they don't find a way out of it because nobody prompted them to think differently or to consider the possibility that there may be a path that they can take. A habit kind of puts you in a mode of continuing down the path of despair. In other words, it's a reinforcing phenomenon. So when someone is dissatisfied with their state of being, they can get into the mode of just accepting that, and then it becomes the overlying metaphor for their life. Everything they do, they anticipate being dissatisfied, discouraged, failing. And so they move towards that dark cloud over the valley of despair. Others just get stuck. It's not like they don't want to move out of that state of being in a state of despair. They just don't know how. They try to move forward and they get knocked back, or they make a little bit of progress and they get stuck there. Why? Well, it goes back to this basic premise that the way you think, the way you believe, tends to predict the outcome of your life. Now, there are those who carry a dark cloud over their head everywhere they go, and they're going to head down that path no matter what. But there are those who keep looking for the sunshine through the clouds, but they just haven't found a way to do that. That's where you come in as an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, when you understand what their needs are and you break it down to the fundamentals of what you may be able to do for them, then you become that ray of sunshine through the clouds. You help people identify their areas of dissatisfaction so that that realization can be illuminated with a desire, however slight, whatever that dissatisfaction is. Maybe it's, I am so dissatisfied with being tired all the time. Okay, why are you tired? Well, I I weigh too much. Why do you weigh too much? Well, I've got an addiction to Doritos. Why do you have an addiction to Doritos? Well, honestly, it's what makes me feel good after a hard day at work. What is it about that hard day at work that makes you not feel good? Well, I work for an idiot and it's really hard work. Aha. You see, you march down the path asking the 7 questions until you zero in on where their problem is. They're in a job, they don't like the person they work for. Maybe, just maybe, they need to step out on their own, find a new job, or create an entrepreneurial path of life. Point being is you then, through these questions, through this dialogue, create the opportunity for desire. Now, when that person ignites the flame of desire, there is a very good probability of a decision, but you may have to stay engaged in this conversation with this marketplace to prompt a decision. Once that decision is made with genuine authenticity, there is a departure from the path of despair that they're on. So we've got the 4 Ds: dissatisfaction, desire, decision, and departure. As an entrepreneur, this is a worthy goal to help people identify why they're dissatisfied and then see if what you have to offer or what you can connect them with from someone else or some other entity can help them move on a path where they want to go. Now, that's truly what an entrepreneur is all about. Think about it. When you sit down and you're looking at your TV at night and you're watching your favorite program, and here comes that commercial. Yeah, I kind of have a pet peeve in these commercials where there's these people dancing and singing about a pill they take that relieves their diabetic symptoms. Well, okay, that's fine. That's an area of dissatisfaction for somebody, a diabetic symptom that creates the inability to do the things they want to do. And then you have a pill, metaphorically speaking. But point being is you have the ability to move people from where they are to where they want to go. And when you do that, you create in them the same basic capability to help others change their lives. And here again, this is one of my mantras. Entrepreneurs are all about changing the world. Solo entrepreneurs have the opportunity to change the individual, and that individual can multiply. It becomes an exponential process. And isn't that great? Okay. Well, that's today's episode. I just wanted to connect the 4Ds, the dissatisfaction, desire, decision, and departure, in a way that lets you see that you really can make a difference in the lives of those people who have dissatisfaction. And it's not necessarily that they have a hurricane swirling over the top of them. It might simply be a few drops of rain, but it's enough to keep them inside, as opposed to venturing out onto the frontier of possibilities, making a decision, and departing from the state of dissatisfaction. Well, that's it for today. Hope you got some value out of this episode. So we'll see you out there on that frontier of possibilities where people depart on a journey to becoming more, being, doing, having, and giving more. So we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.